Okay, so just to see the small experiment, I have taken one glass. Over that I have placed one card. One card I have placed. I am placing one ring on this card here. Okay, so if you observe this one carefully, gently what I am doing is I am pushing this with my finger. You just observe. I am pushing this with my finger. I am gently hitting the card. Okay, so only card has fallen away, but what about the ring? Ring is inside the glass. You can see the ring here. Okay, so why is it so? Why the ring is falling inside the glass? Why not the card? See, if you hit the card, we are applying the force on the card. But what about the ring? Why it is not moving along with the card? Because ring is at rest, so it remains at rest. Ring is at rest, it remains at rest. This is called as inertia. Okay, the first point which I need to explain here is about inertia. So we shall discuss about what is the meaning of inertia. Okay, so this is the best example I have given regarding inertia. Then you can take one more example regarding inertia. If you understand inertia, then you can understand Newton's first law. So today we are going to discuss a topic called as Newton's laws of motion. Okay, so we shall discuss here about Newton's laws. What do you mean by Newton's laws? So to understand Newton's laws, first we should take one small example, that is inertia. See, in inertia there are of three types. Three types of inertias are present. One is inertia of rest. The second one is inertia of motion. And the third one is inertia of direction. So there are three types of inertias here. One is inertia of rest, other is the inertia of motion, and the third one is inertia of direction. So how can we explain all these things? I will explain all these things by a single example. So example is example of a bus. If you observe here, the first one we shall discuss, inertia of rest. Okay, so just to take one small example here, I have taken one bus. This bus is trying to move. Boom, 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 boom. Bus has started now. The passengers are at rest inside the bus. Let us consider there is a passenger here. Okay, so and the passenger is standing inside the bus. So bus has started. Boom, boom, bzzz. So bus has started moving. Then what happens to the passenger? He will fall back. He will fall back. He will move backwards. Why he is moving at backwards? Because he was at rest and his body is trying to be at rest. That means it's his body is trying to be in the previous position even though the bus is moving, because force is applied by the engine on the bus, not on the passenger. So passenger will move back, and this is because of inertia of rest. Okay, so the next example I am going to give you is because of motion. What do you mean by inertia of motion here? We shall discuss about this inertia of motion. So for that reason I am considering one bus here. I am taking one bus in this case also, and let us take this bus is already in motion. Bus is moving. Suddenly a donkey came. On the way of the bus there is a donkey. Okay, so now donkey has been standing on the road. So brakes are applied by the driver. Brakes is applied. Then what happens to the passenger who was standing in the bus? Okay, you will observe that the passenger will move forward little bit. He will fall forward. Why is it so? Previously passenger was moving along with the bus, and suddenly when the bus stops, passenger is unable to stop. He will move forward like this. Okay, he will move forward, and this is because of inertia of motion. Okay, this is because of inertia of motion. Let us take the third example here, that is called as inertia of direction. So let us enjoy the class here. Inertia of direction here. What is the meaning of inertia of direction? You shall discuss the Next point here, what do you mean by inertia of direction? So third is, what is the meaning of direction? See, let us imagine that I am seeing the bus now here. I am seeing the bus from top. Let us imagine this is a bus now. Okay, so this is a bus moving from, I am seeing this bus from top here. Let us imagine there is a seat inside the bus. There is a seat here inside the bus. Okay, so on this seat, let us imagine there are two passengers sitting. Here is one passenger, here is one passenger. Okay, so both the passengers are sitting in the bus. Here is a driver who is sitting here. He is driving the bus, and suddenly what happens, the bus which was moving straightly has taken a turn like this suddenly. So bus has taken a turn like this. What are you going to observe when a bus is suddenly taking a turn here? You will see that the passenger who is left is trying to push the passenger who is sitting at the right, and the right side passenger is started shouting, अरे मेरे ऊपर क्यों पड़ रहा, अरे मेरे ऊपर क्यों गिर रहा, why are you falling on me, నా పైన ఎందుకు పడుతున్నావు బే? He starts shouting on him. But what is going to happen here? Why he is going to fall? If he doesn't know physics, then he is definitely trying to scold that fellow, why are you falling on me? But actually, when the bus is moving in a straight line, in a straight road, but when suddenly bus takes a turn, a person is unable to take a turn because of inertia of direction. So the man trying to be in the previous direction, he is trying to be in a straight line. Okay, this is called as inertia of direction. This person who is sitting at the left is trying to push the body who is sitting at the right, that is another person. Okay, so this person started scolding him that why are you falling on me, or what is the reason? Actually, then he will give the answer, I'm not going to fall on you, I'm not interested in that, but as the suddenly bus is taking a turn, I am going to fall on you. Okay, don't get disturbed by this type of situations. So this is called as rest, motion and direction. Then how are you going to define inertia here? So I will tell you one definition. Inertia is nothing but the inability of a body to move by itself without any external force. Okay, the inability of a body to move by itself until unless we apply certain force is called inertia of rest. The inability of a body to move by itself until unless we apply certain force is called as inertia of rest. The inability of a body to stop by itself until unless an external force acts on it is called inertia of motion. The inability of a body to change the direction by itself until unless an external force is acting on that to change the direction is called as inertia of direction. Okay, so this is a small story of inertia. Now, okay, what is Newton's law here? Newton's laws. So in that Newton's laws, we shall discuss about what is the first law here. So first law, what does it define? We shall discuss about that. The first law says that, what is first law explaining here? We shall discuss about that. The first law says that every body continues its state of rest or of uniform motion in a straight line until unless we apply some external force on that to change the state of the body. That is the meaning of first law. Okay, so this is called as the law of inertia also. The inability of a body to change the state or change its state by itself until unless we apply certain external force, that is called as inertia. Okay, so first law is also called as law of inertia. So exactly definition I will write now. Exact definition I am going to discuss. See here, every body continues its state, its state of rest or of uniform motion in a straight line until unless an external force acts on it to change the state of the body, okay. So what does it mean to change the state of the body? What does it mean actually? Every body continues its state of rest or of uniform motion in a straight line unless we apply certain force on it, okay. So we are going to apply certain force on it. Every body continues its state of rest means what? For example, there is a ball on a table. It is at rest, okay. It will be at rest unless you apply certain force on it, okay. So that is called as inertia of rest here. Let us imagine there is one ball which is moving with certain velocity, that is 2 meters per second. That is called as constant velocity. So unless you apply certain force to stop the body, then the body continues to move here. That is the meaning of first law. So every body continues its state of rest or of uniform motion in a straight line unless an external force acts on it to change the state of the body. That is called as Newton's first law. So I think you understood the Newton's first law along with an examples also. So let us go further now.